Hello and welcome to Cindy's Corner. We're going to be making the next card in May's stamp set of the month, and this is very much a punch art type card. This month we're using Lovely Amazing You, and with this particular card we've just got one stamped image, and that's the one that says Love You More Than Chocolate. So in your packs you will have a base card, Sahara Sand, and then this is a piece of chocolate chip. That's going to be your part of your bar of the chocolate, and then some seam binding, some baker's twine. You'll also have some bits to build up your chocolate. Oh, there's my little heart, just got lost there. And then a sponge and some dimensionals. So we're going to make a start by with our base card, and I'm going to fold along the score line and put in a crisp fold with my bone folder. And then in the Early Espresso, up here toward the, I guess about there, just going to stamp Love You More Than Chocolate, and that's it. That's the end of our stamping on this one. So now I'm going to build up my chocolate, and I'm going to work on a silicone mat because I've got adhesive and lots of little bits, and I don't want to get sticky all over everything. So I've got 3 little chocolates, 3 little I guess they're like little cupcake holders here, and then I've got a candy dot, a vanilla heart, and a little butterfly to decorate them with. So I'm going to start with my adhesive, and I'm going to just put some adhesive on the back of each of my, I guess, cupcake holders, I suppose. And then I'm going to position them so that they just look as though they're coming out just down the bottom here, like that. And then I've got a little bit of adhesive appearing, so I'm just going to wipe that back, and then onto the bottom like that. And then with my little decorations, I think, yes, I put the if you like, the milk chocolate butterfly on the dark chocolate one. I put the little vanilla, or if you like, milk chocolate heart on the milk chocolate, and then this tiny little candy dot went on to the white chocolate ball. So there's our little chocolate decorations. Then next I've got my, if you like, my bar of chocolate, and then I've got 4 little squares, and they kind of represent the squares on the chocolate. And with this one I am going to be sponging the edges, and I'm sponging with the Early Espresso. And then just around the edges of each of the squares. I know, it just gives it a bit more definition, makes it look a little more realistic. I love doing punch art. I've got several examples on my website, and they're great on a card, they're perfect on scrapbook layouts and everything. So once I've got my pieces all sponged, I'm going to be laying them out like this. Now I want to have them toward the top. I know I've got a space down here, but that's going to be covered by my little chocolate balls. So again, with snail adhesive and working on my silicone mat, I'm just going to position those. There you go. And you can take a little bit more time and care putting your chocolate squares on. It's just that I need to do my videos in about 10 minutes. Okay, so with your piece of vanilla seam binding, I'm just going to attach it a little bit long. So let's trim a piece off. There we go. And some snail, and then overlap it there. And then this is the Early Espresso baker's twine. So I'm going to wind it a couple of times around. There's more than enough for you to do that. Make sure it's over my seam binding. There we are. And I'm just going to tie this off in a simple knot, but if you wanted to, there's enough there that you could put a bow on, and maybe I'll try that in a minute if I have time. And now I'm going to be putting on my chocolate, and let's see, I want to make sure it all fits on. Maybe I should have moved my sentiment over just a tiny bit more when I stamped it, but never mind. I think that's going to do it for me. Yes, I think that's okay. And then with your dimensionals, we're going to pop the little chocolates on, and I'm going to move that one over to there because I don't want him to get lost in the rest of the darker chocolate. So let's see. Right, so I think I'm going to use a snail adhesive to put this one in, this one down. There we go. And I don't want them lined up like soldiers, I just want them to kind of sort of look a bit sort of higgledy-piggledy, I suppose. And I'm just going to put these like that. And this one's going to go down next. I just want to make sure I don't get too crowded. There we go. And then this last one I'm going to pop up on a dimensional, and I'm gonna pop that one just there. Great. I think that's not too bad at all. Alright, so there we are. A very quick and simple card, and using punch art as our central feature. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.